Hey guys, it's Cauliflower. Today I wanted to just make this video really quickly, um, addressing some things and to also let you guys know that I will be saying goodbye for a while. For those of you that follow me on Periscope or on the Google Hangouts that I've been doing recently with other people, you will understand exactly why this is happening. But for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, the only ones that just watch me for my videos on my channel, well, then this video is for you. Without going into extreme details, because there are so many extreme details and so many ways that I could spin this and it would be so confusing and I don't even know where to begin. But the only thing that is a constant is the fact of the way it's been affecting me for the probably last few months. As you guys know, I started involving myself with a bunch of people that were doing some Google Hangouts. I won't go into the name of the Google Hangout or what have you, but I involved myself with these people. I was a viewer, and then I was on a, not on a panel. I was invited to be on the panel, and I made some connections and I made some friends and because it was involving drama, you know what happens when you involve yourself in drama, even if you're not the predicator of it, you somehow get caught up into it. And then, sometimes you find your way around it and you just support the people that it's happening to, which is what I was doing in the beginning. And the unfortunate thing is because people like me who speak out their feelings, their truth, their realities, they're not always accepted or welcomed. So therefore, when that happens, other people will find ways to make a person like myself feel unwanted, extricated, alienated, exposed, and will try to detriment my character. All those things have been going on. All of them. Am I at fault for those things? I guess you can say I am because I personally put myself out there. Isn't that what everybody tells you? Well, if you put it out there, it's up for public scrutiny. And maybe that is the case. But how far does the public scrutiny have to go before it's enough? Before the point is taken and received? I understand a lot of people don't like me. I understand a lot of people don't understand me. I understand some people misinterpret me, misunderstand a lot of things I say and do. What I don't understand is why people will go to such lengths or such extremes to make a person feel less of a person, to probably want a person to do something so regretful they can't take it back, to bully, to injure, and maybe it's not physical injury, but it is a mental injury. To tell a person in so many words, they don't matter, their opinion is garbage, they're not real, they should kill themselves, they're too sensitive, and then play some mental games with them. Mental games that they know are going to drive them to the edge. Last night, a mental game was played with me. Somebody thinks that it's funny to impersonate somebody I was friends with, to go on my Facebook account, to friend request me, so I would give them information. And stupidly, I thought for 20 seconds that this was the person that was actually friending me. They got into my Facebook account. They hacked my photos. They pieced together a disgusting display, including my daughter and myself and my best friend and her father, for their amusement, for their enjoyment, for a game to play. without explanation. It was sent to me. It was sent to other people. It was put out there on Twitter for every troll to watch, for every troll to sit back and laugh at, as if it was funny. I'm not laughing. Last night, a friend of mine had a hangout because, in her way of supporting me, because this has also happened to her, she thought that we would draw some of these people out and maybe get some answers. Well, in my state of mind last night, I thought it was a good idea because I was on the edge of doing something I would have regretted. And I made several threats saying that. Those threats that I made on that hangout last night were not because I wanted to remove myself from my life. Those threats were made because I wanted to remove myself from psychotic sickos like that want to get me to a certain extent. And they succeeded. They succeeded in pushing me to the farther corners of my mind where I don't like to go. My child did nothing to anybody to deserve that kind of exposure. My friends did nothing to deserve that kind of exposure. My family did nothing to deserve that kind of exposure. I did. Me. I'm the one who put myself out there. I'm the one who spoke up. I'm the one who supported people, defended people. I'm the one who has a channel. Me, alone, not them. So, the way they thought to get to me was through them, through my friends, through my family, through my child, and now my public address, phone number, and whatever else. Who knows what's floating out there now? Do I have anything to be ashamed of? Absolutely not. Did I do anything that deserves all of this? Absolutely not. There are people who have misconstrued things I've said, who have made up lies, who have made up videos about me, lying about me, guru gossip, you name it. It's out there. I know all this, but welcome to YouTube. I'm aware of that. But how far does it have to go before you want your point across? Before you really want to make somebody realize just how disgustingly hated they are, just how much they're not wanted on this earth. I get it. You wanted to prove a point because you thought I instilled this into somebody else so they can do it too? That I started this trend? That it was me who's been saying these things that you have said and done? Once again, as I said before, misconstrued. There have been people that have said deplorable things about friends of mine I defended, and therefore put myself in the middle of something that now I'm involved in my own. Now it's come to my own. As of now, I am not sharing my life anymore. And I know I've said I'm not going to do Periscope, and then I come back, and because I was fighting a battle. I enjoy Periscope. I enjoy the people I was talking to. I enjoy my followers. I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy being on social media. But unfortunately, because I have to make a decision based upon protecting myself and my family, I have to remove myself from such things because people want to ruin it for me, want to ruin it for everything I've put my energy into. And they got me. So, as of now, my Facebook is deactivated again. My Twitter will be deactivated again. My Periscope is already deactivated again. And now YouTube. What'll be the state of my YouTube channel? As of now, I am not going to be making any more personal videos. No more. I'm just going to be doing the videos that I do review-wise, sponsored-wise. My channel is going to become as feeble as maybe it's always been. Who knows? maybe I made the biggest mistake by ever trying to make it a personal channel, a lifestyle channel, a channel where I could chronologically share my life and have fun with my viewers and give, a piece of me that I would have never done. You see, because it's not easy for somebody like me to bring people into her life, and this is exactly why. Because you get burned, whether in your real life or on social media. And I've gotten burned both ways. So where do you go from there? What decisions do you make based upon people in general? It doesn't matter now if it's in real life or on social media. So what do? You hide. You run. You take away. So that's the only thing I know to do right now. Because the trust is gone. I can't trust anyone out there anymore. I can't trust if I talk about something that's not going to get twisted into something else. I can't trust that if I say something or if I share with you something that has happened to me or happened to somebody else, that it's not going to get turned around by saying that I publicly did something else. I know it's a risk you take, and I've taken that risk for 5 years, but sometimes it's not worth it. So therefore, right now, I'm taking myself away, and some of you are probably going to jump up and down and be like thrilled about it, and some of you won't be, and some of you will be maybe pissed off and telling me that I just, need to stop being so sensitive. Fuck you. How's that? I'm not going to stop being who I am, unfortunately, because you're uncomfortable with that. I am not going to stop feeling things because that's my mechanism. I'm this way. This is who I am, built this way. I cannot shut it off because you don't like it. Then don't watch me. I have said this a million times. Don't watch me. Don't listen to me then. Something must be affecting you in some way because you just can't seem to get me out of your head. But you went a route that I can't deny didn't defeat me. You went the lowball route, the scumbag route, the route that I teach my daughter to stay away from, and I teach anybody to stay away from. The trusting the very people you think are in your corner. Well, no more. I trusted the wrong people. I let in the wrong people. And as a result of that, I'm sitting here making this video explaining this to people that probably had nothing to do with it, that don't understand any of this. But as a mother, if you have a child, you'll understand. As a person battling depression and anxiety, you'll understand. As a person who's been bullied, as a person who's tried to commit suicide, as a person who has seen people hurt themselves, as a person who has been privy to people trying to kill themselves, you'll understand. I could expose a lot of people right now, but I'm not. They know who they are. They know what they've done. I don't need to say a name. I don't need to say a damn thing. All I need to say is goodbye. So for now, that's what I'm saying to you guys. Goodbye.